Yes, Brittany Mahomes, the wife of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, recently got a lot of backlash for simply liking Donald Trump's Instagram post. He posted a 2024 GOP platform with a list of a bunch of policy positions, and people were sleuthing and they noticed that she was in the likes for the post. She didn't comment anything. This isn't like she came out in full-fledged support with a MAGA hat saying that she was all in for Trump and she loves him. This was literally just liking the post.
I mean, she does look like she was created in the same factory as what's her name?
If you didn't see this coming, I don't know what to tell you. She is the most Republican-looking woman I've ever seen in my life.
What's her name?
She is Fox News incarnate.
Aldean's wife.
She looks like Brittany Aldean. Yes.
Is her name Brittany Aldean?
They're both named Brittany.
I literally just hesitated because I was like, they can't both be
came off of the Brittany factory line. Yes.
She looks like they were created in the same, right-wing
Petri dish. Something like that.
They do.
Same clones. So Brittany Mahomes was receiving some insane backlash for liking Donald Trump's post, and she addressed it on her story on Instagram. Here is what she said. I mean, honestly, to be a hater as an adult, you have to have some deep-rooted issues you refuse to heal from childhood. There is no reason your brain is fully developed, and you hate to see others doing well.
Good for her for not backtracking, but like, oh, I liked it by accident. Like, good for her.
You can't really get away with an excuse like that anymore. But back in 2020, you mentioned someone would have definitely issued an apology for supporting Trump in 2020
absolutely.
Because it was such a less sympathetic time for Trump and also a more politically charged and racially charged time.
I don't think it's that it's less politically charged. I think that I don't know if that's the term for it, because
support for Trump is stronger now.
The people that hate him still hate him.
They never
the power
stopped
of seven
hating him.
sons, right? But there is more leeway now to be allowed to do so if you are afraid to be open about it.
Now, on the other hand, her husband, Patrick Mahomes, has been asked countless times to endorse one of the candidates in the 2024 election, and he has decidedly, outspokenly remained neutral.
Good.
Saying that he does not want to get involved in politics. He doesn't plan to endorse anyone.
Who is it? Kai Cenat was like...
Kai Cenat had the same exact reaction.
He's like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
He was like, Secret Service is blowing up my phone right now. I don't want anything to do with you people. But, that's something to applaud, is just not having the hubris to think everyone is interested in your political takes anyway, because you're a football player.
Yep. And if they are, they're doing it solely for the clout.
Yes.
They don't actually care about your opinions. They care that you agree with them.
Right. Like, you should almost feel insulted by that.
Yep.
A little bit condescended to. But here were some of the comments. She received plenty of backlash on X. One person wrote, Brittany Mahomes just outed herself as a Trump supporter, which I think is just ridiculous language. Mm-hmm. If someone endorsed Biden or if someone endorsed Kamala Harris, would they be said to have outed themselves?
No, they would say that they outed themselves as supporting the right side. Like, they're on the right side of history.
Why does it need to be a secret? But anyway, another one said, I don't get how people with kids would still vote for a known child R-wordist / felon. Guess people like Brittany Mahomes prefer the tax breaks over child safety. Another one said, Patrick Mahomes, imagine marrying someone who doesn't care about your rights and your kids' rights. For context, Patrick Mahomes is interracial. He is part black, so that's why they're saying that. So imagine marrying someone who doesn't care about your rights and your kids' rights. Brittany Mahomes agreeing with Project 2025, but married to a black man with mixed kids is insane. And now she appears to have since removed her like from the post, but I think after her Instagram story defending herself, she stands on business, it appears.
Yeah.
But yeah, the amount of backlash, and people were also mentioning the fact that Brittany Mahomes is friends with Taylor Swift, or at least Taylor Swift is friends with Brittany Mahomes.
It's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. So now Taylor Swift is just 3 degrees away from a Donald Trump supporter, and that just can't be tolerated.
Exactly. And Travis Kelce is friends with some people who support Trump or are openly Republican, and that can't be tolerated. So the Swifties were having a meltdown as well over the same thing.
Somebody says Brett mentioned that was fact checked to the false child stuff with Trump. I mean, I don't buy anything that they were saying. What was the claim?
It was already our assumption that everyone watching knew that was fake.
Yes,
but I did tweet about it.
You do not take them at their word for any of this stuff. It's the most disingenuous arguments.
They'll link you the documents, and when you look at the documents, you can see the anonymous accuser of Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell
wasn't there.
Openly said multiple times that Trump either when they met didn't make any advances or comments toward her, and she never saw him hanging out with Epstein.
But that's not how they get you. What they get you is they say he was mentioned in Epstein documents, and that's how they get. So
were a lot of people who don't get nearly the same amount of backlash.
Well, I've mentioned this several times before. So for a long time after Epstein died, he was like many documentaries were rushed out but quick, and 2 of them that I saw had pictures of him and Trump as the documentary head photo. That is done because they don't want to use a picture of somebody that, he's taken photos with infinite numbers of celebrities. It's just like how Oprah was at the DNC the other day and nobody's posting pictures of her with Harvey Weinstein.
Interesting, isn't it?
Funny how that works, right?
Funny how that
anybody
works.
can be taken in a photo with something like that. If you're not willing to look deeper, that means you don't actually want the truth. It means you just want to support your side.
So now that RFK has dropped out of the race and endorsed Trump, there is now some backlash coming at Trump and his campaign for using unlicensed music. Firstly, from the Foo Fighters. He used a song, My Hero, during his Friday rally in Arizona. And despite the band claiming otherwise, the campaign claims it was licensed through their service. They claim they have license to use the song, but the Foo Fighters say otherwise because they hate Trump.
So Wu-Tang is for the children says, hey, Foo Fighters, did you let Trump use this song on stage? They go, no.
That's enough said, I guess, even if it's not true.
Foo Fighters were not asked permission, and if they were, they would have not granted it, the band's spokesperson told Billboard on Friday, adding, appropriate actions are being taken against the Trump campaign. The spokesperson went on to say that any royalties received as a result of the song's usage will be donated to the Harris Walls campaign. So if it wasn't used legally, how would there be royalties?
Yeah,
I ask you.
That's a conundrum.
The band did not acknowledge the apparent contradiction of receiving royalties for the song while claiming it was played without permission. The Foo Fighters lied about Trump not having permission to use My Hero while introducing RFK on a podcast.
You know what? Yeah. Trump just needs to use All That Remains songs.
There you go.
That's what he should do.
There you go.
Similarly, Beyonce is now threatening to sue Trump.
Yeah.
Beyonce is going to sue the Trump campaign over the same issue. A Beyonce insider reportedly told Rolling Stone that she has quickly contacted the Trump campaign and threatened to sue over his use of her song Freedom, which is actually Kamala Harris's theme song, if you will. Mm-hmm. So now neither Beyonce nor the Trump campaign have made any public statements over the controversy.
They did pull the video, though.
Yeah, they did pull the video. Yeah. It is Kamala's theme song for all of her promotional material.
Trump should just make remixes of every song she uses. Make trap remixes of all of them.
He's just never going to get these people on his side.
No, and you should stop trying. But I get it. You want to make a montage, and your options are limited when all you've got are Kid Rock and I don't know, Lil Pump.
Well, forgive me for assuming that because Beyonce went country that she liked this country.
I mean, hearing them talk about freedom is you don't realize how uneducated people are on politics until you try to explain to them why them using a song about freedom at all is
the left
hilarious.
is reclaiming language like that of patriotism and freedom.
They made a camo hat.
Right.
They made a hunting
They made
hat.
a real tree hat, so that means they like the country.
Now, you know what we should do? We should see if we can get them to... I wonder if they would ever be brazen enough to use the Gadsden flag again. I don't think so.
And I'm feeling like counter-signaling Beyonce right now, so let's show this TikTok that I sent you.
Yeah. Let me go full screen here. This is a minute long, so...
It's worth every second.
Okay, here we go.
Trust me.
Trash. Look at this trashy bitch. Look at this trash.
What?
Bitch, my number's higher than this bitch numbers. 2 million. How many people she got? 320. And then she put that white horse up there. She's a demon. You and your demonic ways. So you think it's cute to betray God? I can't wait to see you in hell through a fine-tooth comb.
It gets better.
Yeah, Jay-Z gonna be combing out that gay painter's hair. Y'all sitting on the wrath of Satan's lap.
What am I watching?
So you like hurting kids. So you was on Epstein Island, huh? How was it? Did you pick little boys or little girls? Just one.
Who was that?
Tokyo Tony.
I don't know who that is.
This is some influencer.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't.
Damn, when you make content out of your shit posting.
It's some like. Oh, okay. I know now. She's Black China's mom.
Oh, okay.
Tokyo Tony. Fitting, right?
Black China.
Tokyo Tony.
Makes perfect sense.
They're from different countries,
Makes
but it
perfect
doesn't
sense.
matter. Don't think about it too hard.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.